to Dr. Saudin, and I'm Haling. So today I'm going to present about my assignment one. So first of all, let us look into the objective of this project, which is to identify the study of the existing manual production system in the food-related industry that has the potential to be operated automatically, and also to suggest the improvement that can be taken to enhance the current process. So first of all, let me talk a bit about on what is automation. So automation is actually a process of automatically producing goods through the use of robots, control system, and other appliances with a minimal direct human operation. And it has been widely employed in the manufacture of chemicals, plastic, fertilizer, food product, automobile assembly, aircraft production, and also food processing industry. And why do we need automation is because there's a high demand of quality product, flexibility to share equipment to manufacture several products, increasing competitions, high emphasis on cleanliness and hygiene, and also safety factors. And so the comparison between manual processing line and automatically processing line can be shown in this table, where manual processing line require lower capital cost and easy to maintain and clean. However, it require more labor, and also the processing speed is considerably slower and it is less standardized, while automatic processing line require less labor, provide high productivity, more efficient, more energy efficient, and standardized operations. And so in this project, the company that has been we selected is Saidina Food Industry that has been established in 20 September 1897 by Miss Natifa, and the plant location is at Kluang Johor. And some of the product that has been produced by the company is barley cordial, soursop cordial, and also longan cordial. So in this project, we are focusing on the production of cordial, that the process for legume is started with receiving of raw material, followed by washing, mixing and cooking process, filling and capping, labeling, secondary packaging, storage, and also distribution. So let us start with the house of quality first. So house of quality is actually defined as a product planning matrix used to show how customer requirement is related to the method to achieve the requirement. So in this house of quality, it consists of customer demand, quality characteristic, relationship metrics, core relationship metrics, competitive analysis, and also the design targets. So in this our proposed house of quality, there are six main demand quality, which are high quality product, reasonable price, variety of product choices, product appearance, tasty and nutritious product, and also long shelf life and shelf stable product. And the quality characteristic including production cost, flexibility of machine, reliability of machine, quality control, formulation or recipe of product, cooking technology, and also availability of raw material. So from this house of quality that have been done, it shows that the high weightage of quality characteristic is the cooking technology, followed by quality control, and then the followed by formulation or recipe of product. And next, we will go into the section of suggestion of machines. So first of all, we suggest the machine for washing process. As we can see in the figure, they are currently using a manual washing process that require high human and also time consuming. So we suggest for two machine, which are fruit bubble washing machine and also barley washer. So barley washer use the principle of density to discharge out barley and impurity as different pots. And the parameter used are the dry weight degree of barley, soft and hard quality, and also the particle size. And the advantages from using this washer is that it reduces water consumption, reduce labor work, provides safe raw materials for further process. Then we look into the fruit bubble washing machine. In this machine, it adopt high pressure and high pressure water and bubbles to clean the food. It equipped with two special features, which are ultrasonic water meter to determine water velocity and temperature, and also discharge conveyor to transport the wash raw materials to the next devices. And the advantages from using this machine is that it minimize dust, reduce manpower, reduce water consumption, and also less damage to fruits. And next is the mixing and cooking process. So we propose the machine of jacketed mixer cooker that has a feature of stainless steel for indirect heating, is for cleaning, double wall for fast and effective heating, insulation for protection to workers, stirrer for facilitate shear stress and create axial flow, scraper to reduce food stuck and food burning, ergonomic lid design for hygiene purpose, and also control box for control temperature and cooking time. So in this figure, we can see that by the current manual cooking process, there's a possibility of food burning and also risk of safety. So we propose the jacketed mixer cooker with ergonomically designed and also stirrer with scraper for more effective and quality cooking process. Then there's electric parts associated in this machine. The two main most important electrical parts are programmable logic controller PLC, which is the devices used to use programmable memory to store instruction and implement a specific function, and also used to control the execution of machines. And also HMI, human machine interface, used for data entry, editing in recipe, and also storing of data, which means that we can select the recipe for the desired product with this feature. And next, we also propose for the automated filling and capping machine for the filling and capping operation that in this machine, there's three main operations, which are bottle washing and rinsing, followed by product filling, and also lastly capping. So in washing and rinsing station, it will first wash the bottle, and then it will invert the bottles to remove the water residue, and after that, it will rotate back to the original position. And at the filling station, it consists of multiple filling nozzle and drawer track conveyor to ensure there's no interfere in filling process. And lastly, capping process, it have three operations, which are cap placing, cap pressing, and finally cap screwing. And then the filling process is carried out by first, the sensor will detect the presence of waters at the input, and so conveyor motor will switch on to move the bottles forward, and the PLC will receive the signal and output to switch on the pump for filling operation. So at the filling operation in the process tank, there's LLS and HLS, which are the low level sensor and high level sensor that used to allow or stop the flow of product from the cooking to filling station. And the filling station will take place based on the desired volume that has been fit into the PLC system along with timing operation. So the pump will remain on for the preset value of timer and switch off once the time's out. And after filling process has been done, the conveyor will start to move again to the capping station. So at the capping station, the sensor will first detect the presence of the filled bottles, and then the conveyor motor will switch off and three actuators will work together to cap the bottles by applying force to fit the cap onto the bottles. And then after the capping process has been done, the conveyor will start to move again. Then filling operation of next batch will start again once the capping operation has done, and operation will continue until no input is detected by the sensor and fit into the PLC system. So lastly is the automated labeling machine that use the working principle of where the bottles of the container enter the conveyor belt at constant speed, and where the sticker are separated at fixed distance and pushed along to the direction of conveyor belt. The advantages of using this machine is it's flexible, high speed, high accuracy, and prevent labor waste. The core principles of how this machine operates is first, by the product will pass the product sensor, and the signal will send to a controller. So the controller will count the conveyor encoder output pulses, and the controller will start labeling head motor when the encoder count reach a defined value, and the applicator will apply the label to the product, while the label sensor look for the gap between the labels. So when the labeling head motor will stop once the label sensor detect there's a gap, and the system is ready again for the next product. After the suggestion of machines section, so now we are going to the plant layout section. So now we see the existing plant layout. It can be seen that there are several problems in the existing plant layout, which are the inappropriate arrangement that causes high human flow and material flow, and it requires high manpower. There's also safety and also hygiene issue. Therefore, we suggest improved plant layout. And in this improved plant layout, first of all, we can see that there's administrating and also driver holding area besides the loading bay. This is for the at the driver holding area, there's a block entrance which disallow the driver from direct enter to the production site, and also the administration area for the staff and also visitors working. And after that, we can see that there's separation between the storage area for raw materials and also finished product. This is important to avoid cross-contamination between them, and also to provide appropriate storage area, which is the storage temperature for both raw material and also finished product. And other than that, there's also a packaging material storage area, which is near to the filling and capping station and also the secondary packaging station. This is important to reduce the material flow and also avoid cross-contamination. This is because if the packaging material is stored at the same area to the raw material, it can have the possibility of cross-contamination. Other than that, we have also change room and also hand wash facility before entering to the production site. This is important as to ensure that anyone who enter to the production site has been sanitized and cleaned from any contamination. And other hand wash facility is design in between mixing and cooking station and also the filling and capping station. This is important to prevent the cooked product from recontaminate again, because after cooking process, any contamination occur might cannot be solved, and where the microorganism cannot be killed again. So after that, there's a QA and QC room, quality assurance and quality control room near to the labeling station, because inspection will be carried out after the product has been labeled. And beside the QA QC room, there's a refill storage room to keep for the rejected product. This is important as to ensure that there's no mixing between the rejected product and also the finished product that's ready to be deliver. And there's a waste collection room and also cleaning room near to the washing station and also mixing and cooking station. Cleaning room is used basically to store for the chemical for cleaning, and there is design near to these two area for, because most of the washing and also waste will be created there. So the product and also our production is carried out in a one-way flow to decrease delay, is for maintenance and also is for supervision. And this is the improved production layout that have been proposed by us. So as for the proposed fully automated production system, is first carried out by the raw material loaded to the washing machine, and then convey after wash, then it will be conveyed to the mixing and cooking station. So at this stage, the fruit will mix with sugar, preservative and etc. according to the formulation, and parameters such as cooking temperature and time will be set here. And after the product have been cooked, is in liquid form, so it will then be transferred by piping system to the feeder tank of filling machine. And bottles or container also will transfer through conveying system for the filling operations. And then sensor and also PLC system will work together at the desired parameter. So after that, the product will be conveyed to the labeling station, and inspection will be carried out here after labeling by with the aid of sensor to detect if any defect product is found. It will be rejected from direct to the it will be rejected from conveying to the secondary packaging. And there will be also metal detector operated here to ensure that the product is free from metal component. And then after that, when these two criteria is met, then it will enter to the string wrapping system and also finally palletize and store at the product. And the whole system of the production is controlled by a computer program at the central control room. And so the conclusion from this project is that automation is very important, as it helps in contributing to higher production rate. It provide a better product quality, improve safety, reduce factory lead time, and also reduce labor costs. Yeah, so that's all from me in this project. And